Rightio. This is Andreas. Hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen. Because let's go back into the game. This is a lever from the first video. I just left it standing there because there's no game save in this. I'll just test to see if I can get any more books. I haven't picked any up, I don't think, from the last time. So that's one of the reasons why you're picking up the books in this game. I did notice a couple of panels. My brain faded. And I have a lot of brain fade once I'm really tired. And last night when I was playing this, I couldn't even concentrate. Look at that, that's the sun moving and casting windows. Now, one of the things that I really appreciate about this game is that whilst you can't see your hands, the door's open one way. That is absolutely excellent. You know, if I ever built a game, I'd want that in it. So none of these, you know, doors which open away from you, double-hinged type of things, which are not realistic. I mean, you can get them in real life, but I mean, you don't have them in your house. That's what you do in your house. And the doors generally open inwards. Then if you was in here on a zombie attack, you could barricade yourself in, of course, because the doors batter inwards. And every room's got its own method of locking yourself in, hasn't it, really? So in the last episode, the first episode, should I say, I bought... Look, the mirror's no good, is it? I bought some soap. Had a little clean up. We'll have a little bit more of a clean up. I think all this has got to be binned. Things. Oh, another book. And you know, so obviously that's why I said the house seemed as though it's been ransacked. Now there are other things in here that you can't pick up. Like I wouldn't wash my face with that soap because I don't know where it's been, but those I bought them 3, and this one I wouldn't wash my face with that. So that can go in the bucket, which isn't realistic because you wouldn't put a bar soap. I know, I understand it's a placeholder maybe, but you should actually have the book there. Look, let's just try the books again. None. One of those books I've picked up. Yes, hey, it's like a little reward, isn't it? You know, and the simple things in life. Some more books up there, look. Nope. Right, so I cleaned everything up here, and I don't know if it's the following morning, but it looks like I've got a warning triangle in the bottom left hand corner on my food will do. So let's go and have some food. This is mental for me because I hate the fiddly aboutness. We could maybe start with a coffee as well as. So are you telling me that an £8 packet of coffee did not last? We couldn't sleep whilst the fire was on, but it's... I don't know what time of day it is. And that's another thing that's missing in this game for me. Apart from somebody's nicked my curtains. Because I'm sure there was some rags hanging up there. Yeah, so let's shut down the fire. Put out. Then at least we've got some wood left. What? I know I need a light. I've got a lighter. But for the time being, I wanted to check that I'd done all of the required internal walls. Also, be careful that it tells you to throw away the bog rolls. But you know, if it was my game, I would say you need the bog rolls for wiping your bum, don't you? But you can't go to the toilet in this game, as I understand it yet. You can flush the loo. Do the taps work? Yes. Doesn't say that it's hot or cold. There you are. Does the windows work? No. Is it? Does it? Yes, no? No, the windows don't seem to work. Bummer. I would have expected the windows to work 100%. Does the boiler work? It's just wanting to paint the wall. So the boiler is nothing, it's just eye candy, it's just dressing. The shelf there, that's there was a shelf in that room that I had to take down. There's stuff like this which I think just needs standing up. I can't target. Oh, I'm in the build mode, that's why. I mean, sorry about that. Right, so without build mode and without that on my hands, what else can I see? Nothing. It won't let me interact with the electric box, will it? Yes? No? What about my screwball? Put that screwball on and they say I can't open it at my will, so I can't jam a screwdriver in there and electrocute myself. Won't let me do that. So there's another thing going on here. There is a bed box you can build, and you don't have the materials, so it wants me to get 10 50 centimetre planks and 52 nails. Let's do that. T. Ten of those. And there's 20 nails in a box, so we'll get 60 nails. And we'll order that. And we'll just check again. The other things are a bird feeding tray. This is all to promote bird life in your garden, which improves your flowers and everything else. There are some bees knocking about. I've seen them. So let's collect all. And then if you go and get yourself a note paper and pen, pencil and pen or whatever, we'll go around the outside and we will tag up how many of each different type of plank we need. But right now we'll just build this bird house. So now I've got all the required things. We'll just go we've got to be holding up or having the hammer and the saw, and then we'll turn it round and we'll hammer one single nail in each thing. I suppose it's good enough for a birdhouse. I mean, they don't weigh a ton, do they? But just click on it. I think it's quite good. I actually like this building. It's obviously taken quite a lot of thought to do it. I'm not saying that they invented this, but you know, it is quite different to most of these types of games. I would like to see the action of them being hammered in, like, you know. And then we've got another one to put there, and 4 nails to knock in. I had thought maybe I should speed this up while I'm videoing it and playing it back. You know, when in the screws. We've got screws. We've got a screwdriver. But that's a ratchet screwdriver that you're hearing. It's not the screwdriver we've got in our hands, unless it looks quite a bit different. It is a little bit fiddly with my mouse. I don't think I've got the settings quite right. The sensitivity and all that. Something missing. Oh, there's the nails. So once you know, just keep flipping it. Everything's got to be fastened, and that makes sense to me. So I like that. I like it a lot. Because sometimes you're building in a building game, and you like if a base building, things just appear in blue, and then you just press the button and the hammer sound plays, and it just goes up. And I said, well, there's no nails involved in doing this, so why the banging? You know, it might be hammered into place, but in the case of a log cabin where the logs are cut to intersect with each other in a specific place, which locks them in place as they're put in, and then you hammer a wedge in. So there's no nails as such, because if you build an outback cabin, and I've built one long time ago, you actually build it without any nails. You don't need nails, you just need the tree and a saw. You cut the tree down, you know, split. You can do it with an axe. You don't need an actual saw. You cut the tree down with an axe, and then you chop sections out of the tree. It's like a Bear Grylls type of thing. And we did it for a bit of fun, to see whether we could do it. Hey, birdhouse done. Completed. And now I reckon we can take it and go and stick it up the tree. Should we leave our doors open? We're trusting sorts, aren't we? And then we'll come back and cut some more wood. Limited content. It is a demo, so I mean, I think they've given you loads for it being a demo. There's the house and the trestles outside yet. When you're in the X to go into building mode, you can see you got these trestles to get you up near the windows. But I don't understand what's up there, because I haven't seen any lofts. Let me just think about that. Let's go and have a quick run inside. I just want to see if there's any loft. How do you get up to those windows? There's no loft hole. You would expect it to be in the major part of the house, not off in a corner somewhere. There's no, you know, you certainly wouldn't have it in the bathroom. It's a sort of thing which goes in the back of a bedroom closet, you know. So anyhow, that's not going to work for me. in a sense of it's not working for me mentally with the what's the word I'm looking for? The word I'm looking for is immersion. So there's a window up there and I want to look out of it, and there's no way for me to get up to that window because the roof doesn't make any sense. The fireplace, you know, like you go into some buildings in games and the fireplace really should be, let me just imagine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paces in a straight line from the front door, and it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, give or take 1. There's the fireplace, that's correct. So I see that now. And the shape of the house on the inside, it's not like a GTA building where you go in a GTA building and you go in this little tiny building and inside it's a massive warehouse. It's ridiculous. And then they've got big doors down the side in the warehouse which are not on the outside of the warehouse. And even if you could operate the door, which you often can't, because it's just a you get teleported into a different instance where you're in a big room that looks like a warehouse or a factory. It doesn't match, but that spoils this thing for me. I want to get up there on the roof and I will do in a bit, and have a look in the window, see what's in there and why I can't get up there. Is it a secret room? You know, unexplained. Right. So there's a barn, and it looks like a second smaller barn that maybe that needs a roof fixing. So this has a lot of signs of Farmer's Dynasty, where you get in a lot of games anyway. You do the same thing, and what's the other one? Farmer's Life, Farmer's Dynasty, Lumberjack's Dynasty. Those type of games where you get in and basically you have to repair the property that you live in order to get things up and running, and I like that. That's my kind of game. Is there any reason for having this wooden path all around? Yeah, maybe because you don't want to get your feet all muddy. I'll just occasionally pick up the odd bit of rubbish. I know it's going to annoy me. That isn't rubbish, is it? No, that looks like a crate you can put things in. That is a bit of rubbish, but I can't pick it up. Those sort of things, you know. Another one there. It looks like a mouse off a keyboard. What's he heavy breathing for? He must be very unfit. And we've got the painting to do. It's wood paint, Ronseal or whatever it is. That was a manufacturer I used to use. Oh, so here's the wood pile. So out the house, past the car, and you're straight at the fire pit. And the wood as well. So, you put the thing back on and just get rid of this crap. Trash. Covered by another item. Alright, so I'm trying for the little whatever the...
I need a trash bag to clean this mess.
You do. And you haven't got one. You have got one because it's 9 there, look. But why we can't pick up the bike frames, I do not know. It's maybe just the developer's little joke. Unavailable. I like the fact that they have told you that it's unavailable, so you just don't keep trying. So we can barbecue. Some more crap. Also, as with most games though, quite a lot. If you could make a save in this game, which you can't, so that answers the question before we even start. Any progress you make is not going to be transferable to the finished game. Gold pan in play, and I think that's okay. That's fine. You have to restart when you've actually bought the game. I like this already. This game, and I would buy it straight out the gate as it is. Right, we've got a beer there, and some beans. Can we stand that chair up, or is it trash? Some sort of a block on the wall there. The other thing as well, I thought it was my imagination, but every once in a while I'll be walking. Got another bucket? No. What is it? It won't let me touch it. I thought it was my imagination, but my brain was fading, and when I was playing in the last video, and yet I have noticed some movement in the game, in the controls, what are not voluntary. So I'm trying to walk or pick something up, and I don't know, maybe it's my computer, but I went to stop and it just kept walking, and I couldn't stop, and I walked and walked and walked until I fell over, because it goes, if you go try and do something that you don't want, they don't want you to do, as I demonstrated.
An empty chicken coop. Maybe someday I'll buy a few chickens.
That is the trigger. Now I'm going to
Owning
get...
animals is a lot of responsibility. I'll sleep on it and make a decision later.
You won't, because it's going to get delivered anyway. Now that was the trigger. As soon as you got over near this, that they're going to give you a bunch of chickens. Well, about 3. That's where you would store the logs, in the log shed. That's where you saw the logs. Pick up some rubbish. That's not rubbish. A pallet is good stuff. You can use a pallet for loads of stuff. I don't know why they think all this wire's a waste of, scrap, because it isn't, and neither are planks. You try making planks, it's a lot. So. So they're saying that's trash and they are trash, but that's dynamite. Just to pick up. There's the car. So I'm using the car as my datum, really. I should use the house because I won't be able to see the car from certain points. But the car is parked out of what you would think is arguably the front of the house. So if I was driving in here, I would probably park my car in this. This would be my garage. I would just park the car in here for temporarily. I don't think there's anything to repair in here though, because I didn't see it. I put the build mode on and I don't see anything to repair. There's a bike that is trash. Oh man. Why don't they let you build the bike? They've got 3 bikes here then. I don't know if this game is multiplayer either, so let me just double tap any of the numbers to get rid of the stuff. We're going to go and put the birdhouse up though, so from the back door down to this garden, there's the ladder we need. Obviously it's a spoiler because you wouldn't have known that. Where to put it? It is this tree, I think. Unsure. I think I would put it at that tree. Build mode, let's have a look. Yes, it is that tree. You have to pardon me, occasionally I will go a little bit quiet. I had to have a little
A brand new
fit.
bird penthouse, ready to move in.
Get off the ladder, thank you. Should we pick up the ladder? I don't know why we would not want to pick up the ladder. Can we lean it against the wall again? Let's just Q to drop it. Oh, I see. Very good. Oh! This is they want us to play. Oh! Oh, pick up. Didn't we have any place for the ladder apart from there? I hope there are no cats around, because the cats would get up there, wouldn't they? Certainly. I'm going to leave the ladder there. And I'll know where it is and it don't fly away. Because if you don't watch them, they do spread. We need some water in there, don't we? Why aren't you asking me if I can put some water in? I think we might have had a doorbell incident. Did I clear everything off this porch? I did. A porch incident. No, we haven't. So anyway, let's start recording. I'm just gonna get an old receipt here and start writing on the back of the receipt our list of stuff if I can't book to rest on. So make your own list with me, okay? Then you'll know when you play the demo what it is you need. And build mode, I suppose. We'll just write 170. cm, centimeters. We need 3. Roller paint, that's all. We'll forget the painting. 4. No, that's an 80 centimeter. That's 1. And 12 nails we've got, and he only needs 4 to put the 1 plank in. That's correct. I understand that. That one's nothing. So that one is just 3 170. That's 180, right? So it's in that centre door piece. There's a 130 new list. I've just triggered something in my PUR. Just a minute. Yeah. And let's just go around this quicker as we can. So 130, 4 more 170s. We're not going to look up there, just we'll do that later on. Just paint on the corners, I assume 2 170s. Right, so this one, there's the 50 and the 200. So we've got 200 centimetres and a 50 centimetre list. So they want 3 on the 50 centimetres and on the 200 1. Okay, and then the next 90. So a new list. That's only 1. I didn't write down the number for the 30. 130, 130, 130. Just 1. Did we do them? The 170 was 4. Yes, there's a 4 in there. I'll get this wrong anyway. I mean, it doesn't make, you could always order again. So there's a 3 and a 4. That was it, and then a 2. Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got 3, 4, 2 written down, and then a 1 and a 3. Then back on the 90s list, another +1. 50s, another +2. 3 90s, Pardon me. This is a Saturday morning. So 90 centimeters 3. And if I get it wrong and buy too many, don't really matter. Another 1 on the 200. So I've got 1 already plus 1. It looks like a 4. I'll buy 6. 1 plus 1. 170s. That's another 2. And I ain't going up the ladder to see. That was the 2. This is the fridge, back of the fridge. We should be able to pull the fridge out. Also, I remember from the first video that it said put 3 on the 70s, 170s. It said that you could, placement of furniture was, you know, to your choice. So that was good. Right, I've just got to move something else. So 1 on the 50, 1 on the 200. $130, another 1. $200, that's another 1. And another 130. And a 1 and a 2 on the 200 and a 1 on the 50. And another 3 on the 70, 170s. So round the corner we go. 2 on the 170s. I suppose we could add that in there. Otherwise, it's not going to go well, is it? So we climb up from the inside, which is a bit odd, I think. Climb up the ladder, get off the ladder, walk across, climb up the ladder, get off the ladder, look in the room. That doesn't look very good. I mean, you're wasting a lot of roof space, aren't you, if it's just an empty room? So they just want us to paint that. That's okay then, I suppose. Let's go higher. F to climb, climb up, and then climb off the ladder. You'd think you'd fall back through the hole, but you know. So no roof tiles needed. Oh, and you can hurt yourself. I did do this before when I was climbing the last time. You can't put the stuff down without. You have to do it from the bottom. So climb on the ladder. I can't seem to. Oh, there, going down. F. I have to just remember to keep looking at the ladder. Calm down it. It's not letting me climb down the ladder very easily though. F. Climb. And then down, which should be, I would have thought S. It is S. Then off the ladder. It's a bit fiddly. But I mean, what else can you do? I think it's great, you know. Did I put two 170s on? Let's add two more. And what about this side? Let's climb on the ladder. Let's go up. Let's climb off the ladder. Just take a look. Nothing. Climb on the ladder, go up. Climb off the ladder. That's only to paint. Okay. So. Ah, see, it's took the other one down, so you've only got one scaffolding. Get on the ladder, get off.
I'd better go home.
Yeah, is it going to make me pass out again? Well, that'll put me at the doorstep anyway. Oh, because I didn't cook my breakfast, did I? I was going to do. Then I distracted myself with other things like birdhouses. Get on the ladder, climb up. It's just to finish this lark. Not letting me climb up. Am I stuck on something? Get on. Climb up. I think they're messed up here. Haha, there it is. And get off the ladder. Get on the ladder. Going up in the world. And get off the ladder. Get on the ladder. Climb up. Get up the ladder. It's just for painting. So, never mind. So yes, you do get full damage, but if you jump off from here, I think that you die. Climb on the ladder. Go down. I'm trying to go down. It's a bit fiddly, like I say. So. Get off the ladder.
I'd better go home.
I'm trying to go home. Right, it shouldn't kill me.
I'd better go
To
home.
drop off here. But you know. Let's get the fire on. 7. Use lighter. Let's go in the kitchen and cook us a dinner. I don't know what we're going to get. A couple of eggs and bacon. I'm good at doing that one. Let's have a bacon. 264 hours, 192. So we'll use that one. And we'll have the 2 eggs. Which are 192 hours. Let's take the oldest. Those have only got 192 hours to go. It is a clean pan. Let's do a recipe. Choose a recipe. Oh, it wants us to do beans. Well, why can't I do... bacon and eggs. Add the ingredients. Choose a recipe. R. Fried egg with bacon. But it's not letting me do it. There's no R. So I think it wants me to do... You need 2 eggs with bacon. Add ingredients. Oh, you don't put the bacon like that. You do it like this. You go to this dirty carving board. You put your bacon on. You use your bacon. You pick up your bacon. F. And then you take it to there. And you add items. Where's your streaky bacon? And then you go R. And now it's not giving me the runaround. And then you stop it. Perfect. Eggs and bacon. And then you go and get your plate.
This item doesn't fit here.
No, because inventory wise, I have got too many things in my pocket. Let's get rid of the beer. We could drink the beer, actually. Let's go 8. And then we could throw the beer. Then we can pick up the plate. Then we can get our cold eggs and bacon on the 8 on the plate. Plate in 8. Serve it. Eggs and bacon on beer. That would make me sick. And then we can eat. No, we can't. Not if I don't put it down. R. Then we've got to take it again. It's a bit fiddly, yeah. We'll also get rid of whatever's in 0. What's in 0? The paint roller, my god. So we'll take the pan. And we will wash the plate in 8 and the pan in 0. Then we'll turn off the tap, put the pan back on the stove, put the plate back on the table, see what's left of the beer. Empty, okay. So in 8, 9, it's an empty beer bottle, so why do they want me to take it? I'm going to leave it there. So my food doesn't look as though it's got into my belly. I don't know why. So F to choose a recipe. Let's choose the recipe they want. Beans. There are some beans in the... No, that's not the one. 36 hours until spoil. I ain't going to go through more looking to see which is the oldest one. So we'll right click and split to 1. We'll take a can of beans. Add ingredients. Surely we should have to open the beans. One can of beans open. So how do we open the beans? Mystery. The beans aren't in there, are they? No. I haven't got a can opener, so the beans. Let's that was just a quick timer. I think what's going to happen here is that let's put the beans into 0. Do what go into 0? No. Maybe because that's active. Let's try it again. Canned beans. Let's try it in 8. What go in 8? Okay. Right, anyway, so the curtains are back. I thought the curtains disappeared. Curtains. Ah, they disappeared in here, like so. I don't know. Well, I won't pick them things up yet. Nothing else has become available, has it? No, since we built the bed box. So, default when I walked up to the cooker, choose a recipe. The recipe came up with boiled beans. Add ingredients. No. Recipe. 1 can open, but I haven't got an opener. Required utensils. Ah. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that is. I suppose that's the bowl. Cannot be ruined. So I've got no method of opening. There's no can opener. Okay, let's try. Have we got mac and cheese, sorry. And it still requires these things. A tin opener. There's no tin opener. We'll get ourselves a spare bottle of gas for when we run out, and then we'll also buy some more food items. I'd best have another 2 packs of, well, a pack of bacon anyway, and we'll best have some eggs. And it won't let us have milk. It will let us have coffee. We've got coffee, and we'll get drunk. 5 beers. See what that does for us. You would have thought the tin openers would have come here like this, you know. And then we'll also go and buy our stuff off our list of hobby. No, is it in hobby? No, it's not in hobby. Workshop. Ah. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 200s. So I'm going to put a 6 in a circle, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 50s. We'll put 7 in a circle, that's how many I've ordered. Then we'll go to the 130s and we want 3 of them. The 90 centimetres we want is 6, 7, 8. Nantes. Eight in a circle on my list. And 170s, we want a lot of them. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 21. And it's £21 each. So £21, if I've got my maths right. Yes. And 180. Pay. Should we get some wood paint, more another wood paint? It doesn't say what colour it is. Cost 831. Okay, let's do that. And then we can maybe have some brekkies. But for now, what we'll do is we'll wait for the order to be delivered, and then we will skip to the next video, because that's about an hour we've recorded. There's our stuff. We'll pick that up and stick it in the house. I think it'll go good behind the door. Q should drop it. Let's open this box of stuff first and see how much of it we can actually hold. Well, all of it. Okay, fair enough. And then we'll pick up the paint. Wood paint. And we'll put that on the workbench, I think, if we can. No, we can't. We just queue to drop it, and we know what we've got. So, let me do another bacon and eggs, see what happens here. I'm sure I picked up the eggs. So, recipe. Bacon and eggs. Choose that. Let's add ingredients. Let's put the bacon in. And let's split the eggs. And then recipe to cook. And in the green area, undercooked. Well, we're still going to eat it.
This item doesn't fit here.
It will do in a minute. I to open the inventory, remove one of the beers, pick up the art plate, go and put my now cold breakfast on 0, take it back, put it down, are to eat it. Take. Let's wash. Well, it didn't do anything for my health or my food, did it really? No oil required. So that's dinner's taken care of, although it isn't. There's no... It hasn't been delivered yet, so I think I should just try and trigger it again. Go inside the chicken coop. I was going to go to sleep. So, and then we're going to put water in.
I'll deal with it later.
You will, yeah. We'll leave the door open. See if there's any letters for us, nothing. And we'll go and have a little quick sleep. Shut the outside door, we'll just go to sleep. And I'll catch you in the next video. So, see you later. Okay? Go to sleep was the quest. Oh, it's been delivered. See you later. Like and subscribe. Watch the next video. See the first one. This is the second video. So.